So you are not able to study, right? When you are sitting to study, your mind gets distracted. Sometimes your mom will come, sometimes there will be a sound of mixer. You don't feel like studying. So what are you going to do? Stay tuned and we are going to discuss all that. Hi, this is Atya here. Welcome to PhDpreneur, where we discuss PhD, mindset, study related and personal finance. So today I'll be discussing an important topic which I see a lot of students struggling, including myself. I feel this is a good topic that needs more discussion. What to do when you don't feel like studying? You are demotivated. So what you will do? So let's tackle everything bit by bit. I have struggled a lot. I have been a student, I am a student, and I have struggled a lot with respect to this topic. So I'm not going to ramble a lot. Let's move straight to the strategies. Everyone has a timing where they have their peak performance on. Sometimes for some people it is morning, for me it is morning. If I do the same task in the morning, it will take me much lesser time as compared to the tasks if I do it in the evening. So I prefer to do those tasks which require more focus in the morning. So that is one thing that you may want to try. For each one the timing is different and there is no judgment over here whether your timing, best timing is morning, afternoon, evening, whatever suits, whatever works, as long as you are focused on that matter. Now what happens whenever we do not put any boundaries, or like I'll sit, but for which time, for how long of time, that we don't decide. If there are no boundaries, then what happens is our mind tries to wander in a la-la land. So that is one thing that I would suggest, and that has helped me personally, to keep a timer. Select the timer in such a way that at the end of the timer you don't have to switch it off. So what I mean by that is, usually there are these meditation timers which give a gong, one gong. That means you know that the timing is done, but you don't have to go and put that alarm off. I feel such timers work best for me. You can see whatever works. Or there are, if you go to Play Store, or if it is Apple, then relevant application. If there are Pomodoro apps also, I think I have done a video about Pomodoro apps. I think it's related to time, it's under time management section. One mistake that we do is we start with 1 hour, 2 hours. Why do you have to start with 1 hour, 2 hours when you are not able to sit still for 10 minutes? So if you are a fidgety kind of person, then what you can do is you can start with, put a 10 minutes timer. Let that habit form of sitting still for 10 minutes, studying, not doing anything else, and then you progress it to a higher time limit. If you are not able to sit for 15 minutes and you suddenly put a timer for half an hour or 1 hour, then how do you expect your mind and how do you expect yourself to get motivated? Obviously anybody would get demotivated, right? So you plan accordingly. So you have decided that you will do it for 10 minutes. You will study for 10 minutes. When? Which day? Is it every day? Are you going to study on weekends also, or is it weekdays only? So whatever it is, best is to have a Google Calendar, okay, which everyone has. Mark over there and put it as an event. Put a 10 minutes reminder for it. Okay, this is the best way. Till you schedule everything on calendar, no, it will not happen. So schedule it on the calendar and you will see slowly that you will feel like studying, you will feel motivated. I remember when I used to study, if it's long duration, then suddenly I used to get this urge of cleaning something or drinking something or eating something during that time only. Otherwise I used to not feel hungry, but during that time only I will feel like that. Here what happens is, so our mind doesn't like to sit still, okay? The default pattern is to move, to fidget around, to do all, and when we try to calm it down, so there is some kind of resistance. So what you can do is, you need not do anything, you just need to observe. You are feeling like moving away from the place where you are studying. Just observe. Do not act on it. Okay, so this is one strategy that has helped me and I hope it helps you as well. What we do is, Whenever we go through social media or anything before studying, there is subconsciously some kind of comparison is going on. Their lives, whatever you see on social media, whether it is true, false or anything, that is a different story. But whatever you see, you assume that whatever you see is true. And there is a comparison which starts the moment you open your social media. So what I would suggest, I would say this has helped me, that if you are going through social media, do it after your studies, not before that. This is something that has helped me a lot because sometimes the demotivation which and frustration that you are experiencing, just few things or one thing you may cut out will start seeing the results. So it is not that you have to completely get enlightened and you have to just achieve a lot of things and you have to be like Buddha. Just few tweaks here and there and you will be set to go. Still, after all this, if you are having that demotivation, that frustration, you can speak to somebody. If there is no person in your vicinity to speak, then you can consult a therapist, okay? If that is an option. If that is not an option, you can speak to somebody who is wiser, maybe some of your elder family members or your friends or anybody. So these are some of the things that you can do to get out of that motivation rut. At the end of the day, it's a habit. So you start with 10, you can start with 10 minutes and then progress and increase the timing. It's all a matter of time that you will be able to achieve whatever you have set out to achieve. We feel demotivated and frustrated because we feel that we are the only ones. You are not the only one. Everyone who has achieved, who has got something, have gone through these phases and still go through these phases. So you need not feel that you are alone. The fact that you are thinking about this problem and you are getting frustrated means you are a serious person and you are really passionate about what you do. You start forming this habit and things will automatically fall in place. If you still have questions, get back to me. Till then, bye.